package from China. Welcome to the Wicked Gamer and Collector. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. It's awesome that you're tuning in. So in today's video we are going to take a close look at the Game Boy Advance Super Famicom edition with the new generation of IPS screens. I just want to mention that this is the IPS screen from Funny Playing, or better said, this full system is from Funny Playing. And no, we didn't sponsor this video, I bought it myself because I wanted to show you here on the channel what are we going to get. So he's selling these Game Boy Advance custom editions, including LCD screen in different styles. So this is the Super Famicom edition, what I already mentioned. It comes in this nice collectible box, so I think it's pretty cool. There's not a lot of information. So let's do a little bit of an unboxing and yeah, let's see what we're going to get. Alright, so this is what we're going to get when receiving the product. Oh, I just need to mention that there is normally just this, let's say, plastic seal around it. I already removed it before making this video. So the outer box is better said just basically in sleeve. You slide out the gray box. But you can see over here that we're having the Funny Playing decal. The box is very thick cardboard. So let's open it up. Here you can see we're having the system itself laying inside the box with this foam. There's nothing else in it, so we're done talking about the box. And let's close it, of course. Let's put it aside. And this is what we're going to get with the Super, well, I almost want to say SNES or Super NES version, but this is the Famicom. This is how you like to call it. Alright, I need to point out there's also another version. So far I know we're having two versions of the Super Famicom. We're having here the transparent edition, very nice. I really love transparent consoles. There are some people I did notice in the comment section they didn't like it at all. So that's more like a personal taste. But the white version also looks very cool. And I really like what he is doing with these systems. So what I really like to point out is that with these systems, the main board itself is original Nintendo, so no fake or replica. What I really like about it, that we also have the functionalities if it comes to playing the original Game Boy and Game Boy Classic, because a lot of fake systems have this problem that you only can play GBA games, and they are more, I wouldn't say emulated, but they run always a little bit differently. So if it comes to the performance, it's exactly like the original Game Boy Advance. If you look at the shell itself, the shell, it's a replica shell, but I want to point out he is using high quality, and you can feel that it looks and feels very nice. Of course, so the only thing basically is the main board original, and all the other parts are, what I understand, are fake, or yeah, fake replica. So then is the question, coming to the Game Boy, we're having here the original with the old school LCD inside, but here comes the question, how does it feel compared with the fake one? So let's talk about the D-pad. I can tell you already, and this is something that you need to know, there is some difference. So if I can feel, go away. So if you feel, maybe you can already hear it a little bit on the video. This feels more clickish than the original one. This feels more like a little bit squishy, like the original Game Boy Advance. But it feels nice. So there is a difference with the D-pad. I don't know if it's a different size. No, the size itself or the way how it looks is all the same. But the touch is just different. And the same goes for the start and select. Exactly the same. This feels a little bit more like a short tavel. And this feels a little bit more longer and has a sturdy feel to it. Funny thing is that the AAB feels exactly the same. And if it comes to the shoulder buttons, you're having this more like click feeling to it with the original one, and you still have it with the Super Famicom, but it's differently. So when you're playing it and you don't know how this original one plays, you will not have a big problem with it, or you don't feel the difference. So just wanted to do the quick compare. Alright, so he's still using the battery compartment. I know there are some ultimate Game Boys out there that's using internal battery that you can recharge. Basically what you can do is buy rechargeable batteries, grab yourself a power charger and you can just recharge them this way. But it's something you need to find not annoying. No. Alright, so let's grab a game. One of my favorite games. Let's power it on. Alright, so what I understand of this new version is an IPS screen. So this means that we're having this crazy good view angle. Alright, I will show you. And as you can see, the view angle is very good. This is something I really like. And again, what also very cool, you're having brightness adjustment. So holding the select. Funny thing is, look at the power button. The only negative thing is when you're putting it on the highest volume, it even goes out. Because I need some new batteries. Let's see what. Yeah, see, and this is a very great example with batteries. I'm using the Panasonic. I love these batteries, but when it's going to be high demanding, you can see this thing happens, and they're not the newest. Alright, so let's grab some Panasonic, another brand. Wait a moment. Alright, so we're back. This time we're having Duracell. Again, not the newest one, but what I just wanted to show how bright it is. And the power LED goes all red. And I think this can be a little bit of a problem with the batteries, what I already noticed. First of all, I don't put them on the highest brightness setting because I think it's really annoying to watch, to look at, because it's super bright. So just as I want to point out, as I'm thinking you're not going to use it. And if you do, keep in mind, buy good batteries, buy good rechargeable batteries or an external power supply, just because you're going to need it. Alright, so let's grab the old model, because I want to show you the difference between them. Alright, so let's grab the old model. This is not a Famicom, this was the Gundam edition. But the reason I wanted to show you this, that you can have more or less personal experience, how are the difference between the two displays. You can see already that the colors are pretty decent, but if it comes to the view angle, it's pretty poor. So for the, let's say the first generation LCD, I was pretty happy having these LCD display, because it was a big step up compared with the original display, because it was pretty horrible. Yeah. So this is what you're going to get, and so let's do a quick comparison with the screens and how are they running, because if you look at the original screen measurements and the IPS version, they say it's the same. So we will have this original experience with the Game Boy. Alright, so first let's try the old model. So let's play a little bit. So even when powering on, you can see already again a noticeable difference. And again, don't get me wrong, it looks amazing. Don't mind my wicked gameplay. Well, as you can see, it looks amazing. Alright, so let's grab the IPS version, and so we can see the differences. Alright, so this is what we're going to get with the Famicom Game Boy Advance System IPS editions. The old and new version side by side. You can see there is quite some difference. So the question remains, if we have the old model, is it a good upgrade? I think it is. You can upgrade it yourself. You can just buy an LCD screen if you are just like this handy guy that can basically upgrade yourself. Or you can buy a complete replacement, or you can just basically stick with your old model. Nevertheless, I just wanted to show you in this video what are we going to get, what are the differences, and I hope it helped out. If you have any questions, you can also leave it in the comments. And I want to thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, because it means I will see you in my next video.